and they didn't. You know, I don't think we've seen a single strat from Unique, if I'm honest.
No, it's been very sort of puggy plays. You know, just running through smokes, trying to surprise the CTs. And I'm not really expecting any strats today.
No. There might be some sort of, not strats per se, but just strat sort of takes from them, where they just have, you go this way with me, that sort of thing, which not really a strat, but Thomas is fantastic position there from Robin and Thomas there. And that's down to Undo, who probably one of the more composed, it feels like, players from that lineup. But you know, they're a bit more, he seems to not be as much of a smoke pusher or like a run and gun sort of guy. He seems a lot more stand, move around slowly, get composed with the aim.
You know, he's the B anchor on pretty much every single map we see him play. And there we just saw a little ace split coming in from the T's, but just got shut down when they executed. Yeah,
it was a good setup from Robin and Thomas. Really. Robin kept on just taking as much contact as he could. I was kind of afraid for Lazar there for a second, but that flash was fantastic.
Nice
right on money.
From Robin.
And I think the flash was Robin's one as well, so 2 grenades.
Yeah, lovely bit of utility.
Perfect use.
Do love to see it.
So I think you can see the guy. That's always the worry. This is the round that if Endpoint win this, they can get going quite easily, I think.
Yeah, and at the same time, if they lose this,
it could be completely detrimental to the entire half.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen them sort of snap at each other, I guess is the word. Not
they're flary.
Not very aggressively, but little arguments do spring up, and there we go. Robin already falls, but Laz is cleaning things up at the top connector.
Not quite enough though. I mean, it's just pulse on the A site.
Yeah,
not too many people to deal with though. You know, they were quite low. And the bomb is not actually on Fanatic Rocket here. So if he had the bomb, he probably gets a B plant for free.
Yeah, but he picks up an M4 here versus an up and an MP9, and Pulse is already very low. Quite a scary situation for Endpoint. They have no idea where the bomb was. And Max, he's given up B. Pulse is just playing on his own on A site.
Yeah, he needs to get a close angle fight, doesn't he? At least if Fanatic Rocket goes upstairs, it's a headshot angle, I guess. Pulse, but I think he's just going to get timed quite poorly.
Might be able to hear him and play around the box.
He did hear him there, so if he can stay alive as long as he can here.
Ooh, this could be some interesting timing. I think Max has heard.
Max heard it, but then he stopped. No time. So Pulse, just stay alive as long as he can. Hopefully Max can get there in time to help him.
Yeah, he did try to swing on Max's contact there, but was ready for it and
wins the fight as well.
That's devastating.
We were literally talking about how if Endpoint were to drop that round, it would be very detrimental to their overall performance in this half. And that's not a great start.
No, a 2v1. 10 seconds left to plant that bomb.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're Pulse there, you just wait for the plant.
I guess you try. I was just saying he needs to kind of just live, I guess, is the main thing.
Yeah, because technically Max did have the angle on him.
Yeah, if he runs at him, in that case.
So maybe just forcing it there, Reese. Not ideal.
Not ideal, but you gotta be thinking they need to get back into this as soon as possible, because if they were to go down, it was Business 5 that they won the pistol and got ecoed against before, and we saw that go horribly for them.
There we go, Pulse making up for his previous mistakes.
Can't really do anything else from here though, can he?
Yeah, I mean, the CT's unfortunately stacked B.
Yeah.
But they have got...
There is backup.
Yeah, they've got here in time before the bomb goes down.
There's not much they can actually do here, really.
No, long range with pistols is...
Les is the only one with the... Max 5.7, good damage there.
Yeah, Max does like... He loves his 5.7.
Well, it depends, I think, if Les can get a 1D on another player, because even those 3v3, it's not a great situation.
No, bomb's still not planted yet.
And here comes a Max rotation. All the way around.
Yeah, big flank.
So Robin has to get rid of his CZ, because it actually had no bullets.
Like Lazar, yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Rough.
I hate to see that. Well, it probably doesn't make much of a difference in that situation unless you got that double think down. But
yeah.
Max could get a weapon here, but I don't think he will be able to. Pashano's, you know, he's a bit aggressive. He picked up that M4 now as well. That was the best weapon Max could have probably got. He does fall as well.
Yeah, I mean that was actually quite a composed round from the T side there, seeing as things got a bit sketchy for them. They didn't rush the bomb plant like we've seen other teams do at this event.
Yeah.
They pushed Lazar, isolated him, cleared CT out, and Max had no hope in the world to win that round.
Yeah, not a chance.
And the pause does come out quite early on. I'm going to hope that's from Endpoint and not a technical pause.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the money on the input side, there's 2 players on 3k. So Pulse and Lazar.
Lazar obviously same as
Same
that
as
orb.
the orb, yeah. Robin's got a taser, so that's something he does quite regularly.
Yeah.
Which some people will think that's a bit stupid, but
No, I mean
if
it
you
makes
get
sense.
if you
know,
use it like B,
200, you might be able to nick a gun off
Yeah.
someone.
I'm trying to think. Was it Unique that did a lot of B rushes? It was, wasn't it?
It was,
but they got
versus
dealt
Cap.
with.
Yeah, on the gun rounds
Very
they did
quickly.
get dealt with.
Yeah. So that's something that a lot of Russian teams like to
So,
do.
Actually, interestingly enough, we saw them rush B a lot on their anti-ecos, and the first anti-eco we see Endpoint stack B.
Yeah.
So maybe a bit of anti-stratting coming in.
Yeah. Potentially knowing that the other team might have an inkling to what they do normally.
Yeah, I do love a bit of mind games going on.
Mm.
We know that you know that we know that we
Yeah.
know that you're doing this. There we go.
Yeah. And because of that, we're going to do this.
Exactly.
So, yeah, a lot of mind games, as per usual.
Just look
Shano-
like they're going to stack B again, and the T's aren't falling for it.
It is just a gamble, though, isn't it? You literally just go, yeah, we'll do that again. If they got me, great. If they don't, unlucky, we'll try and get some exits.
Yeah.
But this time, Unique are in there so quickly. Pashano's already deep in jungle. So he might be able to gather some kills there.
Yeah, I mean, a lot more confidence coming out this round.
Yeah.
Probably they know that most CTs are going to be on USPs, no armor this round, so they're happy just to take fights, and they're already hunting.
I thought they were on top of each other's heads.
Blimey. He's walked straight into Pulse's Deagle.
The only gun that could have killed him from that distance on that CT side. I mean, Fanatic Rocket did get dinked across from, I think it was Robin, when he was planting, or just after the plant. So he's half health for this round, but yeah, there's nothing else. They got that Mac 10, but you're
Yeah,
not
I mean,
you're not going to keep
there's
that.
nothing to hunt if you're the terrorists. It's much more sensible to just keep your AKs and one Galil and the M4.
Yeah, they didn't even use all their utility for that either. They smoked for the plant, and that was kind of
Right, we see Thomas take the Mac 10.
okay.
I'm
yeah.
not sure if I'd...
It
I
depends
don't
what they do with it. doesn't
Yeah.
it? They've got the double AWP out, which is very early.
Okay.
5th round, double AWP. Pulse and Lazar, so technically it's mid player and the A player. And we see Lazar going towards window, I believe, and then Pulse will be sat CT. I don't know. Lazar going towards B.
He's up with short, 100%. He loves his short peak.
But here comes that B player. If they were to rush into B with Thomas on a Mac 10, this nade could do quite well. That's a solid nade. And another one. Ooh, that didn't do as much as I thought it would. They're further up than I think they know. Max
Yeah,
with
but
that molly. They did hear some of them.
Funnily enough, this is what Unique walked into
Pashano.
yesterday when they were playing Cat. They walked into a 3-man B set, and it didn't work
This should
out
be an
too
easy
well
kill
for
for Robin. Oh no, the
Yeah.
timing.
Oh no. Oh
Reese is
no.
going to get caught out.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
That's a really unfortunate timing. It was just as Robin had just switched to look back towards mid window. And those T's are already rotating. Pashano's, look how deep that's why he's just like, I've got this territory, technically.
Thomas has no idea what's going on.
And there is an underpass player. He does get taken over rank, so that's a good kills find. 4v4 still. Robin,
Still got the
technically,
cross the side.
yeah, they don't know that this is actually still watched, but no head armor, very difficult to fight. And Pashano got that AWP, and he's fully just taking control of this side of the map.
Yeah, I mean, Laz has not had a chance to have any real impact in this
Yeah.
round. Thomas still seems to be going for it, or he's just
Yeah.
retrieving that M4. Should be able to get out of there, but yeah, that tiny bit of unfortunate timing for Endpoint meant Reese just got caught with his pants down really on the A side, and that's what Endpoint are going to have to be careful with. You know, Pashano, he's not scared just to make those solo plays on his own, just walking through smokes, walking up connector. Not what you would expect from a drilled team, but that's not what Unique seem to be.
The issue with that as well, though, is that when we watched them, they had a lot of issues with their... They said it was comms and people not knowing what each other are watching and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
That instance is probably one of those where they think it was that sort of issue.
Yeah.
When it clearly wasn't. If they, as soon as they get shown, whether it's through the VAR or just being told by someone else that they did just get timed,
Yeah.
they'll know. They'll then be like, oh,
Yeah.
Okay,
Hopefully,
it was just
hopefully it
unlucky.
doesn't end up in an argument for the boys.
yeah. I mean, it can easily happen as the worry.
I mean, Lazar's got a real chance to make an impact in this round if they do decide to go towards A.
If you remember, Pashano's T-side impact at mid was phenomenal against Cat, because he kept on just getting at least 2 kills here.
There we go, already shut down by Lazar.
Yeah, good kill. And he did see him in apartments too, and that's Fanatic Rocket with the AWP there. And it is just Pulse at CT with Deagle. that was the spot too. I think, did Fnatic see him? Or was he just jumping across left to right just to try and get the cube?
Oh, that's another good pick.
That's a
from
really
Russell. He's
good
going
kill.
for more.
I'm not too sure if he needed to do that. They're planning to fight through those smokes, and Max has already pushed through. There's a guy on top of stairs though.
Oh, this
Pulse
is
just can't get a visual on anybody. 2v2 though, you got 2 rifles on people. Thomas still has Kevlar.
Max falls as well. What's going on?
A lot of
4v2.
Yeah, a lot of individual plays being made when they're not needed, which is why I guess.
And again, that's unique. Just not rushing the bomb plant at all. You know, we've seen so many inexperienced teams just try and get that bomb down. Meanwhile, Unique, they're more than happy just to let the CTs rush the retake, and that was really a round Endpoint could have taken.
Yeah, I mean, Luzza did perfectly. He got those 2 kills. Then he did make an error in the fact that he did peek again.
Sure, he's already low HP.
Yeah,
You're in
he
the
didn't need to,
5v3.
did he? That's the issue.
Just retake.
But that's just the classic situation where
You're
sometimes
pumped. Yeah,
you've managed to get the other AWP. Maybe he didn't realise he was that low as well as the other bit.
potentially. Yeah.
The Luzza. Oh, the mine missed actually. But then another nade. Oh.
Bait and switch potentially. It was intentionally.
Intentionally missed the
Yeah,
Molotov, so
exactly.
you can nade it again.
So already we've seen a slight change to this double AWP setup. Thomas has taken it this time instead of Pulse. He's taken that towards the B apps.
So I think they've realised that we need to have the rifles on A just because there are occasional gaps in our defence. So if we put an AWP towards CT, AWP towards B, and then we rifle around that mid-cell section to make sure that there's no hole connector or anything like that, it could be better, I suppose, is what they're thinking.
Sure.
Like Pulse right now is technically not really watching for A, is he? He's just thinking,
No,
I've got your jungle covered as well.
Yeah, this could get a bit spicy for him. They are grouping up towards A ramp,
Yeah.
and if a Molly does come out for balcony, he's going to get flushed out.
They're going to have contact. They haven't been heard at all. And now the run queues come in. Pulse does get the 1, but it's not enough really. He needs to be getting a bit more. That's a good tag, and he did get killed by the Molly too. 3v2, Robin and Fnatic. Now down
Ooh,
just
mighty
Fnatic.
Max.
1v3 with the AWP. I mean, he's done it before, and
There we
thankfully
go.
the double AWPs live is
Yeah.
the key thing there, isn't it? That both of them stay alive. You can keep that economy rolling, hopefully build up an economy from that.
Yeah, and both AWPs did have an impact in the round.
That's
which is
true.
what you like to see.
Yeah. Luzza did, like, it was only a tag, but the Molotov was there, and thankfully, yeah, he did get taken down by that.
Well, now,
Reset round there.
yeah, Endpoint really need to build off that first round win.
Is this going to be the okay? 1 player towards apps, and then it's not the regular A smokes, because I think that's the CT smoke, and then I think someone's setting up for.
Jungle?
I'm gonna deep jungle.
Let's have a look.
I think it is deep jungle, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, top connector.
Top connector,
and
deep jungle, CT. Okay, so it's the full. Oh, the Molotov!
Oh, wow.
Wow. I didn't. He dropped much quicker than I thought, but did he get tagged as well? It's got to be a scary situation with smokes against this team, because we've seen them get so many kills through the
Yeah.
smokes.
They know their crosshair placement through those smokes, and already
Luzza gets a
Luzza
kill for free
getting an
there.
early kill. It's all on Pashano here, really.
Yeah, I think Robin knows.
Yeah,
I
they
think Robin
should be expecting it.
No. Pashano's in connector there. Deathcam should be able to tell
Yeah,
that
I mean,
info.
they've
Robin
got
should
an
get that
isolated.
straight. I was worried
That was a bit slightly dodgy.
Yeah, slightly dodgy. 2v4.
Both players backed up in round. There's
Yeah.
not much they should
There's a
be able to
Molotov
do
on
with it.
Max. He's used it pass, and he does still smoke, so that's got to be a smoke on
It
the bomb,
already
right?
looks like they're saving, which is a sensible call, really.
That's a pretty smart call from them, to be
Yeah.
honest. I think they heard the smoke, or they heard a smoke go down on site. They're
Mhm.
just like, we'll accept that. Fine. We'll leave that there.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely feels like they're taking Endpoint a lot more seriously than we've seen them, for example, approach that cat game.
Yeah, they were a lot more puggy. At least this time they're looking a bit more sensible, I guess,
Yeah.
in the 2vx, 3vx, that
Yeah,
sort
I
of
mean,
thing.
they're still mixing it up with those sort of solo plays, but no, definitely. But moving on, Endpoint did secure that second round win, trying to build up their bank. And more of the same, please. Ooh, already undo.
Single kill.
Yeah, there we go, more solo plays, and it's working out for them.
Yeah, Thomas is there, but he can't really do anything other than the molly.
Okay, finally
There we
they
go.
do
I was
shut
wondering if
down.
it was a HE that he threw.
But it's a really strong
that's a
rotation
weird
from the
rotate.
CTs already.
Robin going across there guarantees that there's a minimum 2.
Yeah, but
But
already Pulse
there's
is
so many
giving up
holes
on
in this
A.
defense, isn't there?
They've got window control.
If Lazar, this is all about timing for Lazar, isn't it? If he goes across the table, he drops into his crosser here, but he's
Nope.
jumped.
He's upped right past him.
So he has literally no knowledge that he was there, in that case. So it's going to be a full 4v4 retake by the looks of things. It's such a really awkward positional sense too. Like
Yeah.
Pashano's got that same sort of deep jungle spot, close to connect to that area. And I can't help but feel he gets minimum 1 and it impacts the round so much.
Okay, nice bit of movement from Thomas to spot him out, but
Nothing else
not
from
enough
that.
to get the kill.
Again, it's down to Robin to actually get this kill and have a chance in the round, but doesn't quite get there. And Lazar, 1v4, you got to be thinking save. It's very needed that he saves here.
Yeah, I mean, they might be able to squeeze a buyout if they keep this AWP, but otherwise it looks a bit sketchy for them.
Gets
Gets,
killed from CT.
yeah, gets rushed down.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they buy, but it's not going to be pretty.
Yeah, there's no AWP guaranteed, isn't it? That's the issue.
No, and they are deciding to just go for a
Yeah.
deagle, some pistols, bit of Kevlar.
Yeah, I think it's a sensible decision, isn't it? Like, you don't need to force the issue.
Sure. Yeah.
And we know their T side is technically the strongest side most of the time.
And here we go. We might be seeing this
Where's that
Rush
smoke
B
actually going
anti-eco.
to? Like, did it actually go anywhere?
I'm not too sure.
Or did he just throw it for the sake of throwing it? Ooh, that's the spot.
Now
They are
Endpoint-
coming in
Yeah,
to-
this is going to tilt them if they do lose this round. But Thomas already getting an early kill. Mighty
was
Max
well
coming in as well.
He can probably get the AK. If he yeah. I was going to say, he was in perfect position to actually get the AK, but on the other side of the map, Pashano got the 2 kills towards A2. So if that situation were to have gone any other way, this round would be looking pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Because both B players got single kill each and damage. But unfortunately, there was nothing else to be had on the other side of the map.
But yeah, that's unfortunate. You know, you've stacked B in pretty much all of your other full ecos.
Yeah.
And for them to just get rushed down there is a bit of a kick in the teeth, really.
Especially when you consider how it happened as well. They got the 2 kills there from the single players.
Yeah.
Imagine if there was just even a third. That changes completely.
And here we go, the buys come out. Only 1 AWP and an MP9 on Robin, so it's not...
Yeah. Robin was only on 1900 on that round that he could.
Let's see this. No.
There was a smoke last time, I remember he threw it. It was a bit weird. Very peculiar. But, oh well.
Yeah, it does look like a very heavy B presence again.
So he just missed that smoke for window again, then, too. Or did he miss it and he just likes to do this sort of movement through
Potentially,
mid?
but main attack's
That's the
actually coming
contact.
through
He did
B.
see bomb on that as well. He shouldn't really be facing this, but Thomas does not care. He'll take any fight. Max with a molly out, but...
Needs at least one more there, but...
I mean, there's a lot of damage out, so it's a decent position to be in. And thankfully, Loza does retain that, and Robin is so low, 19 HP, 1v3.
Yeah.
Bomb is down too, but I'm not sure if the players saw that. I'm not sure if Robin has actually peeked wide enough to see it. But it's just a matter of time here, isn't it? How
Yeah.
long can they wait, potentially play the game?
Just need a bit of composure really from Endpoint, and that's exactly what they give us.
Yeah, Thomas 170 damage with the grenade.
Very nice.
I think that was mostly just hate cheat as well.
Yeah, I mean, he had that round before with a bit of utility damage. Nice utility damage
strong
across the board,
though,
for
isn't it?
Endpoint, yeah.
Mirage is quite a good map for it, to be
Yeah.
fair. Like, you know, if you get a nade into top mid or into ramp when you know there's somebody there, or mollies onto A when they're pushing. Because we did see there's been a few molly kills already this map. And Lazar does make that Kenny S jump. And there hasn't actually been a flash out here yet. Oh, he gets the
lovely,
kill.
lovely opening pick from
And
Lazar.
there was even more utility damage. Look at that. Unders on 62, Fnatic Rockers on...
And there we go.
There's
Pulse
the
loves to play
Pashano
that.
straight through.
Yeah, he loves to play that spot, and Pashano loves to walk straight through smoke, so that's perfect.
They work hand in hand.
Exactly.
2 players half health on the T side. Under and Fnatic Rocker, both mid. You got to be thinking 3v5. If they win this with everybody still alive, they're setting a good grounds to get to that 7 round mark, I think.
Oh, my.
It's my
It's my.
whiling out.
Yeah, another bold attempt. We've seen that
Yeah,
a couple of times from them.
it happens quite often, doesn't it?
Yeah, they like their jump in strafe.
Yeah.
Just come on then. See what we can do.
So Lazar is actually towards CT. I was going to say, was he actually on ticket, but... Fnatic Rocker 1v5, you got to be thinking it's just damage their economy,
Yeah.
because right now their team doesn't have much money either, is the
No,
issue.
they've sort of been broken here.
So if he does go to peek out, I'm going to hope that Lazar actually is watching this angle. But he's watching towards ground.
But
Max
Max
has it.
No
Yeah. So
problem.
5 alive.
Yeah, no,
Very
that's
good
perfect.
round. Very good round.
Yeah, I mean, this could be a very strong end to the half for Endpoint.
So there's 2 smoke spot up there. third on Pashano as well. Fourth, so it's a full 5 smokes.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
what we might see is
it might
some
be the A
smokes
smokes,
and
yeah.
then fake it though.
Ooh.
Hold a bit, because you do
Ooh.
have the 5
Yeah.
technically, don't you? So you could do a bit more jazzy things with it. So straight up, straight to stairs. Get that stair smoke ready.
Yeah, we've got one.
Oh, it might actually just be a full 5 smokes then.
Yeah. And we might
Oh,
even see
wow.
the smoke come out from Palace as well. Yeah.
Yeah, he's lining something up, so it'll just be on the balcony. Or is it? Actually, it's Tai Lu, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's Tai Lu. So it's the full wall of smokes. You get a free plant unless there is a player playing in between those bits and spams you perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, it's an older strat, but it checks out.
It does
And
check
they do
out.
get the bomb plant with minimum investment, which is always nice.
To be fair, it's not actually that minimum. If you look at the money that they've got, they're all on, you know, this 2100 highest.
Sure.
And that's because he just got a kill as well. So
Well,
that
I mean, no one
third
bought
round
Kevlar.
loss. Yeah, nobody bought Kevlar, but they're pistol. Everybody invested a bit in the
True.
600 minimum. So it was that third round loss, which means they get what 3200. Yeah,
2-4, isn't it?
because they got plant.
Oh, yeah.
So money is actually alright,
Yeah.
but
I
Fat
mean,
Rocket's got to be thinking.
they
I
can't
need
really expect
Kevlar.
they can't expect more from that round. They got 2 kills in the
Yeah,
bomb plant.
2 kills is surprising. And
But
he does
yeah.
actually go glass cannon up.
Blimey.
Okay. And he has a palace spawn here. I'm not too sure if there's been much opportunity at palace, though, is there?
No.
It's been mostly just get to the end of palace and then, you know, by that time the site's already been taken when they've been in that position. Loza did get seen on that ramp just then. But look at the nade damage already.
Yeah.
Robin, like, Robin naded Robin just that round, I think. That's what's happened. Because that was the only way he could have been damaged at top left mid. So Fnatic posted up fully. Robin, oh, the angle is... So Max actually re-smokes that for him quite regularly. Weirdly, which is...
You don't often see it.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a bit of a deep investment for a short player to be doing that towards an A player, because that means your B side player, you know, he uses his smoke and then you're done for that.
Here we go.
We've seen
Pashano.
this
He's
very
walking
often.
straight through this.
But
And
the radar
yeah.
bug for that one. So the smoke radar bug, whatever you want to call it.
When
whenever it's
you see
fading.
him up on the map before the
Yeah.
you can fully see the player and Endpoint. They're just getting picked apart here.
Yeah. Slowly just pick after pick. And should be seeing it go further again. Max has got actually a good amount of money, so you could do with him living. It's Thomas as well, like he can't really afford to lose his. He does get away there, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, they've got another 30 seconds here, haven't
Yeah,
they?
we've already got Robin in B apps as well.
And Thomas is trying to... Okay, maybe not. He does jump straight off the truck.
Yeah, he thought against it.
Did take a headshot angle, and Max should be able to get that one, but it's just a matter of time, really, isn't it? That,
Yeah.
that they get closed out from every single angle. Because Max is running around the site a bit, and unfortunately can't do anything else.
Yeah. Bit rough for Endpoint there.
Yeah, Max can drop an M4. Loza could in theory, but I think they do need that off presence.
Yeah,
Even though it's not been a crazy, you know, AWP versus AWP battle.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say,
You
we saw
need it.
Robin take the hit and buy an MP9 before, but he's just decided to go for M4 Kevlar. No nades for this man.
Must have a plan in mind, because it looks like he's going towards A for once, which is... We haven't really seen him that side with them.
Yeah, a bit more of a proactive start for the CTs here. Just taking some map control early on.
So Pashano really like spamming that left side of that smoke.
Yeah.
Because I remember, I think it was Cray yesterday, who got into that smoke from the short jump. And he went to the left side of the smoke thinking, who would spam this side? Unfortunately was taken out for it. So they're playing close around, but they've not seen anything yet. And it's Mai playing really defensive in Palace.
He is.
And the same thing's happened towards B really, unders on the stairs, underpass just kind of holding for pushes. So it's quite a slow, composed default really, for the last round and a half from them.
It is, yeah.
It's quite surprising. We normally saw quite quick things from them.
Yeah, I mean, well, the slow approach worked out last round. They just managed to pick everyone off from Endpoint.
But it's
And
now
yeah.
gone so long that there's nobody at the mid side. Like it's only Max technically around mid.
Yeah, he is spotting that window boost, though.
Yeah, he did check it then, and they were thinking about it for quite a while. But this is an awkward battle if he were to take it, because it's
He
just
might
a
be
headshot
able to get this
angle.
sound, you know.
Ooh, that's a good ding.
It's not good enough, really.
He gets the info that there's 2 coming short, 1 wasn't connected though. That's quite a solid bit of info. There's 3 players on the map. And Luzza is already towards B, but does he know this play that close? Thomas with a huge trade, 1v1 on this site though. Pashano still gets that lurk kill despite, you know, there should be knowledge that he's there. Thomas, he's stuck in a horrible situation.
There's 18 seconds left, Ben. 15.
He just
Bashano's
needs-
got a
if
run.
he stays alive and truck, you know, they have to get all the
I
way
mean,
around to get to
Has
him, don't
Bashano
they?
realised this?
I don't think they've clocked
don't
on
even
until
think
this
they've got
10-second timer.
I
That's
don't
the round
yeah,
over.
they physically don't even have time.
8 to 7. They both died!
Oh my word.
But how? What? How does that happen? I mean...
Oh my god.
ah.
I understand Thomas dying, that's fine. But who's...
I think it was Robin alive.
Why are we not calling time? Wow.
That's
I don't really know what to say.
literally a second difference from the round timer to them dying. Horrible
Wow.
round to lose, considering that 8-7, that looks even better. If you win the pistol, you could take the lead.
Yeah. Well, Endpoint, it doesn't look like they're going to spend much time thinking about it. They're going to go straight into this set play towards B. And it's only really under
it's
here. He
good
gets
pick. That was a strong
absolutely
entrance.
slaughtered.
And they do know where it's Myers. He did get him first shot off,
Ooh,
and
he's been
another
picked
running
well.
dink as well. Phenomenal, but the smoke
Planet
kill
Rocker,
comes through.
of course.
Yeah.
He's got his crosshair placement down.
Knows exactly where he needs to aim just to get that run across sight. And the Glocks are coming through
Yeah,
incredibly
dinks
strong this
galore.
round. Instant dinks everywhere they go.
Sometimes that gun just works. Sometimes it doesn't.
But
yeah.
I was going to say, is Henry actually watching towards that L block entrance? But Thomas, who was towards short,
He's got
funnily
a
enough,
4K.
gets the kill there.
Yeah,
And Thomas thinking, I could get a 5k for my HLTV stats.
he
right
could
here.
do. He could do. A nice little highlight clip as well. Oh,
Here
he's
he is,
going
taking
for
the
it.
battle, and he does
does
get
get
it. There he is, 5k.
Finally.
Thomas was complaining about his HLTV
He
stats
was.
this event so far.
Yeah, he
Actually,
wasn't
just
too
not
happy
even
with his
HLTV
performance
stats.
this LAN, yeah.
It's just the performance in general, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you might want to check tab, because I don't think Panorama is correct with the
No,
scores
obviously
there,
not.
is it?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Let's change that back to the normal stats, shall we? Okay, actually it is correct now. It
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
correct at the start of the game, I remember. So the under didn't. He's the B anchor, so expect if there's a B presence this game, that should be affected quite a bit.
Yep.
Whereas Thomas, the other B anchor, has had a pretty solid game, to be fair. 16 to 8. Been doing quite well. And honestly, if you just look at the utility damage, again, pull up. Look at that.
That is beautiful.
That's, you know, no matter what there, you've got 4 players who've got minimum 5 average damage with grenades.
Yeah.
If it goes 30. That's
Blimey.
crazy. Lazar doesn't have much because he's just been going up and then,
Yeah. Makes sense.
you know, accepting that he'll have no, you know, grenades on that side. Just up, Kevlar, smoke maybe.
Well, anyway, the pause is done, and that's the second pistol round of this map going the way of Endpoint. But they're really going to want to convert this
Yeah.
time.
Front rocker with the scout.
And already,
Does get that time.
of course. He's got his Predator vision on. You know, he sees all the heat signatures. And it's almost like, why are you even using smokes against him? What's the point?
Yeah, what's the point? They'll shoot you through it. They'll walk
Almost
through
puts
it.
you at a disadvantage, and sensibly enough. Oh, well,
I actually like that.
Yeah.
Because it was going to be Robin using it to scout. So instead, Lazar doing it, that's fine. AK, if you keep your distance, I suppose that's... You have a chance of landing that first AK shot anyway. So the question is, will they actually work together to actually take control of that ladder?
yeah, it's pretty
right?
split up so far.
The issue is, there's a player close short, so the molly comes through, and there should be a flash into ladder coming in there. But unfortunately, it's a deagle close range, 2 body shots, you're dead.
It's gonna get a bit sketchy if Pulse goes down. He
another
does.
situation
Everyone's just
exactly
stuck
the
in connector. Oh, this ain't looking good, Ben.
Just the one smoke down, and then... I mean, Max gets that 1 kill back, but Fanatic Rocker's that ticket with that scout. He doesn't have armor, I guess, is the positive here.
Yeah, but he already tags up Thomas.
There's a player at jungle as well. Max does get that kill, though. 2v2. The molly comes out, but they're not going to be seeing it. They're looking at the smoke. He's pushed through the smoke.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good push through the smoke from him, to be fair.
Yeah. But
But-
again, that's Endpoint winning the pistol and just not converting it. We saw that happen again. You know, they sort of get bogged
Yeah.
down in connector. Once Pulse dies, the rest of that
Yeah. The pack
pincer
is stuck.
just gets absolutely decimated. And yeah, it's just another really awkward anti-eco for them.
What's weird is you just think if they had converted both pistols, they're potentially looking at 4 extra rounds.
Yeah. Completely different game.
But alas, we're not quite able to do it.
Yeah.
Flat Rocker still got his scout at mid window.
I mean, I suppose in that vein, they're still doing very well.
Yeah, it does mean that their buy rounds have been doing quite well.
Yeah.
It's just that they're not too great when it comes to dealing with eco rounds or anti-eco rounds, technically.
Yeah, definitely something to work on.
It's always been an issue for the UK sides. I think that's a good trade.
Yeah,
to
fair
be honest,
trade.
yeah. Think for a scout shop.
Yeah, and they're going to
Especially when
take
you
that
want the
window
force buy.
presence as well off them. Or not. Did look like they were about to boost there.
Yeah, they're thinking about it, but it's a bit too tight near this connector section, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I mean, all 5 players at the moment.
Robin's going back, but he's not. I thought he was going to be going back with the flash to flash them out.
Yeah.
But the only flash is on Max, and he is also with this pack.
Yeah.
So are they just hoping that they don't get timed here? Because Robin is on ticket, and he keeps checking.
Yeah, luckily there's no short presence from the
Max
CTs.
already used his
It's all
flash.
on Robin, really.
I mean, there's a dink that comes through. And Robin, he was already low, so this situation is just turning worse to even worse, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 3v2.
Max gets that 2 kills. I was going to say, he's lucky if he gets a plant. Right, that's not going to go much better.
Yeah.
It was.
I definitely would have.
Game plan.
I would have liked to see Max just be the one to run up mid and just flash him out, connector, burst up,
or
see if he can do something jazzy.
But clearly, Robin. I understand Robin's thought
Yeah.
with we need to have somebody going ramp
Sure.
just to distract that side. And technically, him going ramp did affect it because Max
Yeah.
was able to kill that guy in the back. So Robin, he fell that round. So he's gone for a Deagle Taser.
Okay. Interesting.
So they're knowing Fnatic Rocker will be mid window. After a few seconds, we're all just going to run out and try and fight him. And that includes fighting the short player too. And I mean, they've
Yeah,
put
they're
a lot
just
of
mowing
damage
them down.
but it's nothing really, is it? But it did mean that no SMGs got the kills.
Yep.
But Bashano, I don't think he really cares about that
No.
because he tends to be buying MP9s.
He mains
anyway.
the MP9. He doesn't care.
Yeah, he's a one trick on the MP9 from what we saw yesterday.
Mm. That's like that gun.
The question
anyway.
is, what can they do this round?
Yeah. I mean, their gun rounds were very strong on their CT side.
Mm.
That's mainly what's kept them in this game. So
And
they're
in the
gonna have to
past,
pull
it
something
has
out.
been the T side that has helped Endpoint, hasn't it? That's
Sure.
been their strong side by a long margin. Fnatic Rocker did drop his scout.
Yeah, he's upgraded straight away into the orb,
Mm.
which is sensible. You know, you don't want to
Yeah.
let Endpoint get their feet back into the game.
That's a good nade too. Max takes 34 damage. He really wants to get that AWP involved, though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He really wants to be involved in this round with that gun. I mean, potentially forcing the issue is what you think. Like, it's been 40 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty much on his own in mid. Kind of dangerous, but
Because they don't have connector control. And he now realizes as soon as that smoke's fading, he needs to be walking out because the only cover was that smoke. And that's just about the same time. Unfortunately, though, Endpoint, they do not actually have a molly or anything to cover that short side, so they have to smoke him off or just flash him away. So the smoke comes through, but it's a bad smoke.
yeah, again, the connector plays coming in for Endpoint.
It's a very bad smoke. Surely somebody's recognised that that is the case. I mean, Robin gets that one kill towards Jung off of the boost.
Just doesn't have the angle. Just about gets it.
It should be a trade.
Yeah.
That time, I'm gonna say that was benefit of the doubt that there was somebody ready to trade that
Yeah.
because they clearly didn't recognise their smoke is missed. Like whoever threw it should have been said, "I've missed that smoke,"
Yeah.
because they should know.
Yeah, I mean, meanwhile, Pashano did push ramp to get some
Mm.
map control, but he's
Max
not
is
going to be
ready.
able to do anything with that MP9. And it's all left on undo. He's been tagged up. And he's just going to save it be.
Yeah, it's got to be a strong save there, isn't it?
Yeah.
18 HP,
Those lovely sound effects brought to you by Windows 10, of course.
of course.
Other Windows are available,
Windows Vista.
Yeah.
Discontinued.
of course. Dead now, of course.
Dead now.
Shame.
Yeah. So under saves, you've got 2 players who can drop.
Well, you say saves. Oh no, I was looking at
I do
Lazar.
say he saves.
For some reason, I thought that was undo. Just
Going wild.
mental. Yeah.
He could have lived actually. If that was him, he only took Leslie took 7 damage, so
There
he
you go.
could have lived there. So 12 to 8, and it's my drops the orb to Fnatic Rocker, and it's my will probably take a UMP or something, I guess, or some did Undo drop him a gun, I guess is what's happened.
Yeah, must have been. Because he spent 7k.
Yeah, he drops an orb. So yeah, okay. So it's a pretty decent buy all in all, but this round is huge. This is one of those rounds where classic was like whoever wins this round wins the game.
Potentially. And early aggression coming in from the CTs here. They take...
We saw this a lot
Yeah,
yesterday,
yeah,
if you
we did.
remember, with a horrible flash.
Yeah, I mean, they did make quite a bit of noise doing that just now. So Parker should have heard them.
I'm not sure if it would be hard to track like actually they're double pushing Palace into him. Surely not. This happened yesterday with Link, and he was able to get both kills and live.
That's huge, but they're still committing to this B site.
I like the idea though, because at least you find it is just the one. Like it's pretty much always going to be just the one.
Yeah, I mean, Undu's been playing pretty poorly this game.
Yeah.
If you want to call him out, and
it's just the one. He gets the one kill that's needed of him, I guess. In a normal round, he's probably done somewhat okay.
Yeah.
Like considering the position, if you had to be support with him, he probably gets another one.
Yeah, and now for the CTs, all
They
they
lose
want to
the
do
AWP.
is save, and yeah, already Fan Out Rocker. He's fallen to Lazo, who's going to probably want to get that AWP off his cold, dead corpse.
And that is, I would say, a reset round technically. Like, I suppose.
Yeah,
it
I
would
mean, the CTs have absolutely no money after this round.
be. Yeah. So
And there we go.
Lazo does spot that AWP. And he will take it away from him, obviously, because.
The only dangerous thing, Ben, is they're against pistols next round.
Yeah, and that's been one of the bigger issues.
Concerned. Yeah.
Yeah, so thankfully there is a rifle in place, and maybe that'll make them think they might force around the rifle.
Sure.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they did. So Pashano straight in at that Mag 7.
Of course. Loves it.
He
I
was
wouldn't
mental with this purchase.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be surprised if the rest of his team saves off that. You know, I'll buy, you guys save.
Before.
And
That
honestly,
is actually happening as well.
apparently that is what's happening. There we go.
Yeah, they're just getting P250s.
I still don't really understand that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it's a cultural thing.
Perhaps. Just haven't been to a BYOC Russian then, have we?
We haven't. No. Can't say I've ever experienced something like that.
Don't know if they exist. Well, I don't think I don't know any big name Russian BYOCs. Although the BYOC is not much of a common thing anymore anyway.
No, it's a bit of a dying breed. Shame.
So Pashano with his Mag 7, he pushed ramp, so we remember seeing that against Cat as well.
Yeah.
And he did get the kill on Link when he did it last time.
Yeah. Now this connector area has been so vital for Endpoint.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of amazing that they're just sort of clumping up as a four, just barreling through it. And it seems to be working out in these gun rounds. Not so much in their first anti-eco, but
against an anti-eco,
it's
usually
going
that
quite
does work quite well.
yeah, as long
It's
as
just
as long as you've got that round presence to sort of help you
that's
out.
the other part of it. So Pashano could save his Mag 7 here.
He's not gonna. He's dead.
The Mighty Max knows no fear and will take him down.
Exactly.
And Robin will be thinking, I'll just get in B-Apps and save my M4. You guys should probably try and get a hunt down, but Fan Out Rocker's just following him, hoping he dies.
If you
Just takes the
die,
gun off
I'll
him.
take it. Yeah. He's not going first, obviously. Could just be a meat shield. Not the case.
So he
He's
really
hiding
wants to
behind
keep
the
this
fridge.
P250.
He does.
So I guess next round he might actually go scout.
It's a nice looking PT50. You know. It's got a nice little DreamHack sticker on it. He cares about it, Ben.
I guess. Sure.
Yeah. He also doesn't want to ruin his KD
I've won.
of 1. But
So
anyway,
strong anti-eco this time for Endpoint.
yeah. And like
better
we
than
said,
before.
their gun rounds coming in strong for them.
Yeah, so we see there it was a flurry 2, then 3 is what they won on that CT side for Endpoint.
Yeah.
There should have really been one at the end there as well.
Yeah, definitely.
They'll be quite annoyed about that after the game. If this round, well, considering this game is as close as it is, yeah, that's a huge round to think about.
Sure.
So it's this B execute that they've been doing in the past, which
Yeah, it's been
I
working
like
for
it.
them.
Yeah, it smokes off the window, and I think there's a smoke on short,
And that they just
Doesn't
about
do
does
anything.
nothing.
and they're coming straight in. The flash is missed though.
Bit
Thomas
awkward.
is so blind, and he actually blocked Max on the way in there as well. So this B push has not gone too great for them. But fortunately, they're being able to get fights 1v1 technically.
Pulse
It's down
doing
to
work so
2v2,
far.
make that 1v2. Lazo on his own. Fan Out Rocker dedicates that push to the
Yeah,
smoke.
I'm surprised Lazo doesn't try to take that early fight. And
Yeah,
he hasn't even taken the bomb when he's dropped off there.
he can go back up. Ooh,
He
no,
doesn't need the
didn't.
bomb, Ben.
He didn't see him.
Okay.
He has to go back up. That's a different guy. So he does know where both players were, but the molly that forces him.
Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, I mean, Thomas sort of
Potentially just a mishap.
he
Probably
messed the
affects round.
flash up and sort of just bumbled into everyone.
Yeah.
Bit unfortunate.
It seems like such a small thing, but
Yeah,
honestly, in a rush like that, where he's meant to be the first point of contact,
it is key. If you're throwing that flash, you need to have it perfect.
a lot of weapons. in the
That-
forest.
that's a lot of
There was a spare gun then, wasn't there? There was a UMP, I think.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look,
Whoop.
shall we? I think it was a UMP, yeah.
There
So
we
that's
go.
$1,200 lost,
Yeah, disgusting.
which means if they were to lose this round, look at that money. Highest 900 on under.
Yeah, that's actually quite important.
Somebody's wasted 1,200 somewhere.
Foolish, some say.
fool of a took. So now they've
Mid crunch coming
decided,
in.
yeah, I was gonna say,
Four.
they're now playing heavily mid. Are they actually just going to drop down and face underpass? I wouldn't have been surprised if they did.
They were very tempted to, and Endpoint as well. They did have a presence top mid, but they pulled off.
Yeah.
Maybe knowing that
Thomas
there
is
were so
gonna
many
be
numbers
potentially
in
in
mid.
contact here, though.
Ooh. I think he probably thinks he cleared that as well, but
Max is going to have his
I was gonna
knife
say,
out,
if
isn't
Max
he?
wasn't running.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So that's one. So they do know there's a player quite close behind.
Yeah, they've got to sort of speed things up on the Endpoint side now.
But the issue is there will be 4 players here.
Yeah.
Like, that's a guarantee right now. Lucky for them. I was going to say lucky for them that they were doing A smokes, but the smokes have missed, haven't they? That's not meant to be there. But lucky for them that they're winning the gunfight.
Thomas and Pulse doing absolute work, and it's all left on It's My. Blimey.
I thought that was a 1 AK headshot.
I was going to say it's one of those awkward situations where if Luzza misses, you know, Pulse is already low, and it's just hard to trade. But Luzza's quick as you like with that trade coming in, and there we go.
A weird half buy comes in again.
Absolutely no real money on the CT side. Someone's missing 1200, of course.
Yeah, somebody is missing 1200, which could have been a big value this round. Luzza does win the fight. He does take the tag.
Yeah, he'll take that trade all day.
It's a perfect trade for them. Weirdly, It's My dropped that scout to Fanat Rocker.
Nice.
Fanat Rocker gave him a deagle in return.
Well, there we go.
So It's My clearly confident in his. I wouldn't say AWP, but his sniper.
His sniper,
I guess, isn't it?
sure.
And Pulse. So we saw this issue from, I think it was Link. Oh, no, it was Brody yesterday, wasn't it? He got the AWP kill and then he gave up defending that side.
Yeah.
Whereas Pulse knows there's no reason for me to leave the entire side of the map. I can still stay on the stairs near T-spawn.
Yeah, nice anti-eco coming out from the
a lot more
Endpoint
patient,
side. Yeah.
not too clumpy.
We're letting the CTs just walk into them. But yeah, what I was going to say is
oh, no, Max. Jesus.
He's been bailed out by his team there. And they are technically walking into a bit of a stack coming in from the CTs, but they should be able to deal with it.
Enemies low, Pashano, last guy, 3 HP.
Yeah, not
should
much
be making the score 13 to 12 now. And Max, probably the only player that Pashano could have killed.
Yeah,
in that spot.
Nice and patient round. I was going to say Pulse has played that area of the map for so long. You know,
he has. To be fair, even in FM, he was playing that.
So he knows exactly what sort of shenanigans the CTs are going to be getting up to. Yeah. And there we go, the Pashano Mag 7.
I really don't know what to think about this guy. I genuinely think he doesn't understand how the money works, or he just specialises in under $2,000 equipment. I really don't know.
Yeah, it seems like a bit of a liability, because it's not like he's really getting many kills with it. He's not winning
this
the round
game
for his
especially.
team.
At least against Cat, he was chiming in with a kill or two whenever he pushed. Like now he's going to do that same push at ramp that he did last round.
He gets some info, but last time he ended up just pushing all the way around to mid, whereas Mag 7 doesn't have any sort of impact anyway.
Yeah, like your limited effectiveness goes out, like it keeps going down now from the further he goes. Unless he goes in Palace, it'll keep going down.
Yeah, he's just going straight from mid.
Surely there's no way that he gets top mid close enough to have an impact with it.
Yeah. I
mean, he has to start running now, but think about how close he has to get to these Ts.
Yeah.
Surely not.
And
like there we go, Robin's seen him, and that's
there we go.
Done. I mean, Fanat Rocker gets that one kill, and surely he doesn't get anything else. And last player alive under.
I mean, just what's the point?
Anyway.
What is the point?
At least with the MP9, he was taking those fights quite distant. Like he was doing the RPG sniper action with the MP9. Mag 7, it doesn't reach that far.
No.
It's like, will be one extra kill.
But yeah, I mean, you're coming into 13-13, a critical part of the game here, and you've just handicapped yourself at 2-4, whereas the rest of your team's buying.
He gets a CZ head armor.
It's like you're playing a Face-It puck, and there's that one guy on the team who's just
not saying a word.
He's too good for everyone else. I'll go CZ only, Deagle only,
MP9 Mag 7 only.
Yeah, it's just like, can you get on the same plane that we're flying on, please?
The weird bit is he was good on the T side with his AK, so surely you can't be an AK specialist but not good enough with an M4. Thankfully, the Endpoint this time they're doing that same B execute, and it's just under on his own.
Stops them, but it's not.
Nah, definitely not. They know they have to force through it with all 5 players there. You need to just go. The trade 1-for-1 is perfectly fine.
Yeah, and the CTs are
and
rushing
the players,
out.
They have to come out, don't they? Shano, mentalist, goes straight through the window, dies, and that has to be a save.
Has to be. Lovely round from Endpoint there.
Yeah, Max 10 from Thomas. Good use once more. He loves that weapon.
Yeah, I mean, as
At least Thomas does it on normal rounds.
Yeah,
whereas the Max
exactly.
10, it's a reasonable purchase on some of these rounds. On CT, the economy is so fragile. You can't be just spending all your money on a Max 7 when everybody else is ecoing.
No, it's crazy.
I don't know.
Does it grind your gears, Ben?
It really grinds my gears.
No,
It really does.
It's not
It really
fun to
does.
watch. It's just it just doesn't
just
seem like he's playing on the
bizarre.
same team as them.
I don't know. Imagine if he was like they played a 5-stack face it game before this game at Endpoint.
Yeah.
Because they were there ready. They figured this is probably the best way we can warm up. So I imagine he was probably doing that in the face it game too.
Sure.
And he was probably pushing, getting 2 or 3 kills, thinking, I'm fantastic, aren't I?
Yeah, he loves himself.
I'm great. And there's the MP9 purchase.
There it is. Surprised. Not. And there we go. I mean, that B play from Endpoint, it seems as long as they can get out in a nice, comfortable manner without team flashing each other, it's worked out pretty bloody well for them so far.
So Undo is actually now going towards window with Fan Rocket going towards B with the AWP. The issue is, if they do this B execute, he'll be absolutely torn to bits by flashes. But with the way he's going aggressive, that changes things. He gets the shot
missed
off.
the shot. And now the info for Endpoint.
That molly's going to go and stop 2 players, I think. Actually, they're going straight through. The flashes are going to get him. He's getting
missed another
overwhelmed.
shot.
There we go. Thomas, he knows exactly what he has to do in this strat.
Of course.
And Pashano
Pashano's
is going
running
straight
out.
through again. I mean, he's got out without being seen this time.
Oh, this is lunacy.
This is pure chaos.
I've got no idea what's going on, Ben. There's trades going on all
You're
over
just
the
pressing
place.
buttons hoping you're on the correct player. Just like, please.
It's a 2v2.
Save?
Save?
Nah,
Get out of
the
there?
bomb's not planted yet, so it's Mine's going towards short, and they're thinking, let's try and pair up for this.
Yeah.
Whereas Endpoint, just like, relax,
Calm
take it a
it
bit
down.
cooler. Robin's in charge here, he is alive. So Luz is just like, I'm holding the kitchen bit, and then Robin's going to get the info, see nobody there. They'll then refocus, think, they could be behind, they could be going towards short.
Yep.
If Luzzer times this jump back poorly, they can see him from the stack, I think. Ooh. Okay, so he did jump spot that, technically.
He's got an inkling, but they're
They
going to be
know
able
they
to
can plant
plant
the
the
kitchen.
kitchen now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing. So Robin still wanting to be near him just in case there was a player who snuck around.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lovely setup from Endpoint now.
It's my decided to go back towards kitchen here too.
Yeah, but Robin's...
That's quite a good call from
He's
him.
aware.
Both players are facing the correct angles here. That's the first one going down. But Robin turned though. And Luzzer does land the
Yeah,
shot.
he's happy to take that fight, fully confident.
That's a really good round to win. I mean, just think, that was utter chaos
Yeah, that
on
was
that B
crazy.
site.
I mean, that is sort of the only hope you've got as a CT once that B site's
Especially it
lost.
was Fan Rocket. He was there with the AWP. You're like, I can't. Surely you don't leave the AWP to just die on his
exactly.
own. And Pashano, like, he did just sprint out like he did the round before.
Exactly.
But thankfully he had somebody else with him who ran out. So that kind of made it a bit better.
Yeah, but here we go. Match point for Endpoint. They've really turned this around after 2 dodgy starts at the start of both halves.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is close. Ooh.
Okay, so decided to move off the B strats a bit. Try and focus more towards back to that mid control. Try and make them think a bit more. But
Yeah,
I
a
think
bit
they
of a
flashed
mid-crunch
out
coming
and
in.
this mid crunch was called at the wrong time based on the smoke star wrap.
Yeah.
Complete wrong time. The short play couldn't do a thing. And it was just a free kill. Robin gets taken down, but Luzzer does get taken from short though. And there was no immediate trade thought there, but Pulse.
Pulse is finally sneaking out on A. Ooh,
Did
I'm not
Pajano
sure.
see him? No, he didn't.
No, he didn't actually.
Oh, okay. That was a very... Must
Yeah,
have
if
been very
he,
close
if he
on
had
both
swung
screens.
like an inch further, he would have seen Pajano and maybe taken that fight, but
yeah.
not the case. And Endpoint just slowing it down. 1 minute left on the clock.
They've still got plenty of grenades. It's the good thing for them.
Yeah, meanwhile, CT's unique. They've got absolutely nothing.
Including no
kits.
kit.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
So
here we
Pulse
go,
did
the-
use his molly under then. So
Yeah.
at least the A players, so under is now there. They're kind of thinking, there is somebody here.
Unfortunately, it does look like they're going to be walking straight back into
Ooh.
Fan
Does miss
Rocket's
the shot
AWP, but he
again,
missed
though.
that shot, yeah. And that has sort of scared them off the B bomb
That
side.
kind of guarantees they don't need to go that way though. They don't need to force that issue.
Yeah.
And usually that means there's a hole in the defense somewhere.
Yeah, it looks like they want to speed things up onto the safe side.
So Reese is coming up ramp. He should be able to cover that CT peak if it comes out. But do they check firebox? Pulse does. There we go.
Pulse knows what's going
I suppose
on
it helps
on
that
the
he
A
did
bomb
wide swing out of it, I guess.
Ooh, I thought
Fnatic
that
Rock
could
is-
be a collab.
He's been missing these shots,
He has
hasn't
been. These last few rounds, he's missed some key shots that really would have...
Like imagine how
Won the game
different
for
that
his
B
team,
rush would have
yeah.
been last round if he just gets that one. But as we said, there's no kit in play. He's picked up another AWP.
He's gone for the AWP for mass AWP. He didn't want to. He didn't want to reload that FAMAS.
No, it didn't really. It wasn't worth the time.
And here we go. Endpoint should
Forced
really
into
be
this
closing
issue,
out this
yeah,
map here.
3v1. Our
Flash goes
flash.
out.
Jump
Max
through
faces.
There we go.
Bish, bash, bosh.
16-13 on the Unique's map.
Yeah.
Strong performance from Thomas. You know, we mentioned it how he's been feeling a bit down in his performance so far this game.
Yeah.
Or this LAN, really.